Hi there, I'm Colin McIntosh, founder and CEO of Sheets Giggles, and I figured I'd tell you the 5 things that I wish I knew before I founded this company from bed in my company, Sheets. So, thing number 1 is that I wish people would have told me to hire more people more often. And what I mean by that is every time that you hire someone, you're going to exponentially increase the amount of work that you can get done, and you can't do it all yourself. And every founder's initial inclination is to get as much work done by themselves, but sometimes hiring good people is actually the best way that you can go. And by sometimes, I mean all the time. Thing number 2 is actually related to thing number 1, and that is don't hire assholes even if you need to get a job done. Basically, a lot of times you'll find yourself up against the wall where you're panicking to either get something done, or you have a deadline, or you have a task that you don't know how to complete because you've never done it before. And sometimes you'll meet people who are, maybe they're skilled in something, but you get this vibe that they're not really someone that you should be working with, and that they're going to go against your company culture and the type of people that you want to work with. And so rule number 2 is never work with assholes, because you will always regret it, trust me. Rule number 3 is that it's actually also related to hiring. People hire people who look like themselves, and this is true in bad ways, where you hire people oftentimes subconsciously of the same gender or the same race or the same background, and it's also good, or it's also true in a positive way, which is that if you're interviewing someone for a role and you have the skills that you're looking for in that role, you will likely hire someone with the same personality traits and skill sets that you have. And so oftentimes you want to make sure that when you're interviewing for someone, the interviewer is the person that you would want to actually have in the job. That's when the company gets larger. You're able to kind of have marketing folks interview marketing folks, and customer service folks who you really trust interview future customer service folks. In the beginning, it's just something to keep in mind that you will hire people who are like yourself. And so don't treat your employees differently than you would like to be treated, because if you dislike being micromanaged, they will also dislike being micromanaged, as just one example. Item number 4 is that I wish someone had told me that work is, and I kind of tell myself this all the time, but work is a means to an end. It's not an end in and of itself. And I think entrepreneurs get lost sometimes in their company defining them personally. And I think that you can sacrifice a lot of personal relationships if you're not careful. And it's something that I think every young entrepreneur should keep in mind, that work is supposed to get you to a destination. It's not the destination in and of itself. And there's much more to life than your 9 to 5 and what happens between those hours. And to make sure to make time for yourself, for your personal health, your mental health, your friends and family, your loved ones, and try not to sacrifice too much along the way, although of course sacrifices will always be made. But just keep that North Star as you go. And then thing number 5 that I wish someone had told me is to not do white packaging. Initially, we actually shipped our packaging in all white, beautiful, Apple-esque type packaging, and FedEx and UPS don't really give a damn how beautiful your package is. It will not arrive in the same condition that you sent it out. So you want to put something dark on it, a nice dark color like a purple or a red or a black or something like that, to make sure that it arrives and looks great no matter what scuffs and scrapes and dirt it picks up along the way. And I really wish I had not gone with white packaging in the beginning of the company for our first 10,000 units.